So can you guys start off by introducing yourselves to our site visitors?
Hi, I'm Bernard Gann.
I'm Hunter from Liturgy.
Great. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. How happy are you to be part of this giant Orion Music and More festival this year?
I'm very happy. It's been very nice.
I'm a big Metallica fan. Yes, great.
That's good. So is there anybody in particular that you're looking forward to seeing tonight?
Well, we came in last night and saw Metallica, which was the main thing we wanted to check out was them playing Ride the Lightning. So.
Yeah, I think everybody was voting for that one. I mean, Black Album's tonight, it's still good, but you know.
They played a lot of good songs from the Black Album last night too, so.
I heard that when I was leaving. I'm going, well, you know what, we'll see it again tonight too.
Yeah.
So, can you fill us in a little bit about what you guys have been working on lately?
We've been writing a new record. We put out our last record like about a year ago, and we've been touring on that for a while. And we're just composing new material basically, and then doing one-off festivals like this here and there when they come up. Yeah.
So, do you guys have a preference between playing like larger festivals like this one or like smaller club dates?
Larger festivals.
I don't know. Lately we've been doing larger festivals and it's been really fun. I don't know that I necessarily prefer one over the other, but the festivals we've been doing the last couple of weeks have been really fun. So
that's good. So where were you guys right before here?
Well, what was it? Last weekend we played Hellfest in Clisson, France.
We did like a European festival run basically. So we did Primavera and Viet Sonique in France and like a couple different ones. And then we're going to Denmark in like next week or in 2 weeks. And we're just kind of like appearing somewhere, playing a festival and coming back. We're doing the Pitchfork Festival pretty soon. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I heard like the energy though tends to be different with the European festivals, and I know Orion was trying. Metallica was doing a really good job at trying to bring that European festival feel over here to the States. So, do you think they've succeeded?
Yeah. I mean, Hellfest was particularly intense, I think.
European festivals are crazy. I mean, this is a good festival, but I mean, it's different. Yeah, it's different.
So, how do you feel about the current state of like rock music and metal right now?
I guess I want to. Depends on where I am, and when I'm at a festival, it feels good. Sometimes, if I'm just at home, I don't know. It doesn't feel as vibrant as maybe it did a couple of years ago. I don't know.
I think this is a time when like a lot more people are getting into metal, who don't necessarily identify with metal as like as a metalhead or like only listen to metal. So I think the current state of music with metal it's kind of an interesting time because I think like the audience is getting larger, but also it's like changing in nature because of that. So people have different expectations, and there's like even more room for experimentation. Even though metal's always been kind of a good place to experiment, it's kind of becoming more so. So I think it's a good time for metal and for music.
Of course. Are there any bands you're currently listening to right now?
What do you listen to?
I listen to that. It's kind of hard to say what I listen to these days. I listen to a lot of Death Grips. Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Electric Wizard, but that's been true for a long time, so that just never changes.
So there's nothing super surprising we'd find for influences for you two?
There's probably a lot of stuff. I don't know. I think we both listen to a lot of music, so.
Well, that's always important. Like, people would be surprised, like, where different bands pull so many different influences from, but it's all over the place. Music's definitely universal, so.
I mean, people who make music usually listen to a lot of music, and then they play just one kind. So, yeah.
So, what type of direction are you guys taking with the new record that you're working on?
More epic. Our last record we did as a 4-piece live rock band, and now it's a 2-piece, and we use a lot of electronics. So it's kind of a different sound world in a way. We still use guitars, but then everything else is electronic. So it's kind of a whole different sphere of possibility.
That's about right.
So what was it like for you guys when you got the call that Metallica wanted you guys to come out and play the inaugural Orion Festival?
I mean, I think I was just kind of confused at first. I was like, really? Like, oh, okay. Like, where did that come from?
That was just like, oh, like Metallica has their own festival. Like it's this is kind of an interesting festival because I've never. Maybe there have been festivals like this before, but I've never known about them where like it's a band's festival, you know, like this is
What about Ozfest?
the festival that Metallica has, you know, like I've never really heard of that before, so even getting the concepts in my mind.
Doesn't Ozzy have his own festival? Yeah, Ozfest.
Oh yeah, there's Ozfest. yeah, Oz.
I never heard about that until now, though.
I take back my answer. Anyway, when they called and asked us to play, we were like, yeah, that sounds great.
That's great. So what are the immediate plans for after the festival here?
Do we have immediate? Oh, well, I mean, we're going to Roskilde is the next thing in Denmark.
Our next show is in Denmark at the Roskilde Festival.
When do you have to leave for that?
It's in like a week and a half or something. But we just do we play these festivals, then we go home and we keep writing. We're basically in a writing phase right now, so we wouldn't be playing any shows at all, except that we're getting the festival offers, and then we accept them. So then we'll show up for a festival. But I mean, really, we're actually dormant right now, in a way.
So do you have a target release date for when you're hoping to release, even leak out any singles or anything like that?
I think we'll probably release it like fall of next year. Yeah.
Nice. Well, we'll definitely keep our site visitors posted. I want to thank you so much for talking to me today. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I think that's good.
That's it. Thank you.